Welcome to New Technology High School. We're glad you're here today and that you've chosen us. I'm Mrs. Collins, and welcome to photography. Here's my contact information. The best place to find all of it is in our Echo classroom. My office hours are from 8:15 to 3:45. The best phone to use at this point in time is the main office phone number. I have two email accounts. You actually use both of them, Gmail and Outlook. We actually do have a photography program of study that we'll talk about in a minute. And finally, I'm on several different social media outlets. You don't have to follow me, they're just there to let your parents and the community know what we're up to. We definitely will use my YouTube channel often in this class. So, the digital photography program of study is, we are very lucky to have it here at Rogers New Technology High School. We're actually the only high school in the Rogers district that has it. We have fundamentals of photography, where you learn the basics and the foundations of how to use a DSLR camera and the basics of photography and editing in Photoshop. Digital photography 2, or intermediate photography, is honing your skills, getting more complex with Photoshop, and learning new techniques and getting to know how to use the photography studio and lights. Advanced photography, or photography 3, is all about getting you prepared for a possible future career in photography, portfolio development, displaying your work, and working on more individual projects. And finally, Digital Photography 4, or Photography Lab. It's a fairly new class, and it's meant to be an independent study course that allows you to focus on what you want to learn and develop skills in areas that you would like to in all facets of photography and visual storytelling. Required supplies for this class are definitely having a memory card for you to save your photos on. I recommend a 16 gig memory card. You do not have to go out and buy a really huge storage size of card, because more than likely you will probably lose this once or twice throughout the year. So that's why I recommend a smaller size card in case you lose it. It's not like losing a $50 bill, it's like losing a $10 bill. You need to have your own card so you keep track of your own photos and you take care of it, and you can download them, upload them, and save them at your convenience. It'd be nice if you could have a composition notebook or a folder to collect all your papers from this class. And you definitely need headphones that will work with your MacBook. You can use the simple like plug-in kind, or if you want a pair of fancy Bluetooth ones, you can use those as well. Optional supplies include a card reader adapter that some of you might need based on what kind of MacBook you have. I will have a few in the classroom for you to use, but it would be best if you had your own. The one shown in the picture is about $10, and I do have a few of them if you need one right away, or you can order them online. There are many different types and styles. The main thing is we need it to plug into your MacBook so that you can get the photos off your memory card. A jump drive is optional for storing your photos long term. Expectations. I ask that you be prepared for class every day, that you're respectful, you're trustworthy, that you do your best to be on time, and that you're engaged in your learning. So, what does be prepared mean? It means that you have your materials or your homework and your technology ready to go when class starts. Be respectful to each other, to all staff, to our school building, and definitely to your equipment. Be trustworthy. What that means is deliver on your promises. If you say you're going to do something or go somewhere, please do that. Follow all school policies and try your very best every day. Please be on time. What I mean by being on time is meeting deadlines. It's not just being on time to class and using your time wisely, but also being on time and timeliness when you're working with your team on projects and turning in assignments. Finally, be engaged in the process. This means to be on task, be present, be active in group conversations or group projects, and be involved in your learning. At New Tech, we actually have a grade for this. It's called agency. Learner responsibility. This class requires work and effort and let you put forth time and energy and have a willingness to experiment and grow and explore and learn new things. It's your responsibility that you're trustworthy and responsible with our expensive photography equipment and supplies. We even have the luxury of having a photography studio. You will learn the basics of how to use our expensive cameras, how to edit using Photoshop. You get access to all the Adobe apps, and you learn more about not only photography, but design, graphic design, marketing, communication, and all technology careers. So bottom line is, it's your responsibility to put forth effort and time to grow your knowledge. So technology expectations. Using technology is critical to going to school here, but it is also a privilege. You are lucky to have the technology and equipment you have to learn. So when you use your technology, make sure you follow all school policies and rules. You actually signed off on a contract that said you would do so. Be on task with your technology. When you're asked to go low tech, please do so. What that means is we all unplug, we close our MacBooks, and we listen. Please bring your laptop charged every day to class. It's also a good idea to bring your charger. If you need help with your tech, please ask. There's lots of people here to help you. Earbuds and headphones are important for this class. You will need them to watch tutorial videos on Photoshop and recordings of video workshops. They will also come in handy when you're making videos. Take your earbuds out of your ears when you enter the classroom every single day. You can put your earbuds in during individual work time, not instructional time or group collaboration time. Earbuds and headphones can be used when you're working independently. Cell phone use. At some schools, you have to put your cell phone away completely. But here, in my class, we use our cell phones for learning. I need you to keep your cell phone on silent mode. I don't want to hear it vibrating on the table every time your bestie is sending you messages or a Snapchat. Make sure you have most of your notifications turned off so they are not distracting you while you're here to learn. Cell phones definitely do come in handy for photography and can be used in class projects as well. If you do not have a cell phone, that's a-okay. You do not have to have one for this class. What I'm looking for: 1, that you are focused on your learning, that you invest time and effort and put forth energy into your projects, that you try out interesting and creative ideas, and that you don't be boring, that your photographs and your projects have good technical quality, that you participate and actively are engaged in our class activities, that you are involved in critiques and discussions, and that you absolutely collaborate with your peers.